Let's get to some of the tricks. Let's get to some of those tricks.
We're gonna look at the special units, or we're gonna go for
what do
the.
you want? What do you want?
Or we're gonna go. What's it?
There's
Demons
5
is a lot of
left.
models, huh?
Okay, so the demon ones. Here's the thing about demons. I don't give two shits about the demon one. We can go over the rules. We don't have to like. We can maybe skim like the greater demons. We don't have to go over every single unit.
Yeah, they have the freaking control zone crap.
Right. Okay.
Land thing.
So actually, let's talk about this because I do want to shit on this rule. All right, so we're on to demons. They have the thing where their starting zone is Shadow of Chaos. If you control more objective in the no man's land, that becomes Shadow of Chaos, and if you control more objectives in your opponent's deployment zone, then the opponent's deployment zone becomes Shadow of Chaos. What Shadow of Chaos is while your army is in the Shadow of Chaos, each time it takes a Battle Shock test, you add 1 to the test, and if you pass the Battle Shock, you then gen up to D3 lost wounds. If your models are all full health, then you start returning models to the unit. In addition, your opponents, while they're in the Shadow of Chaos, take -1 for each battle whenever they Battle Shock, and whenever they fail, they then suffer D3 mortal wounds. Alright, where to start?
Alright, well, number one, what I'm gonna say is GW. Sometimes you're making your some players work way harder for their army rules.
Yeah.
Than other armies.
I mean,
Space Marines just gotta point at shit and be like, I want it to die.
Right. They don't even have to check if their models have line of sight.
Right.
They can just look at whatever looks scary to them. They just point at that one. This army, on the other hand, is doing a little bit of that 4D chess action here.
Yeah.
They're struggling. And on top of that, this is one of the ones that requires an objective to even function.
Yeah.
So, and again...
This is kind of that big brain play. You gotta be big brain played and get all this and be like, haha.
You do got a big brain.
Just as planned. Yeah.
You got, yep. And then...
I mean, it's not Space Wolves where you have to like... Where you're fine if you get all your sagas, you win the game basically. You don't care about the rest of the game. I got my sagas.
It's a personal win.
It's a personal win. Achievement unlocked, like that's all I care about.
It is. There should be a win
condition. The only reason I'm
condition.
playing this game.
Yeah. When the Space Wolves come out, you should get like a special like thing where you score victory points just for completing sagas.
Yeah. On turn 4, if you have all 4 of your sagas, you
you auto win the game. It's all done.
Yeah.
Just pack up your army. You won the whole thing.
Just pack up your army. Yeah. But yes, this is... I mean, it's not a difficult thing to understand, but you also have to keep this in mind. You're keeping this in the back of your mind the entire time you're playing.
Yeah.
In addition to just playing the game.
And my other thing is you can lose your Shadow of the Warp then.
You can lose your Shadow of the Warp.
If at any point your opponent just takes the objectives back, then your Shadow of the Warp goes away.
So it is ever changing.
Right. You have to constantly monitor this. And that's just
which then affects it because it looks like their army stuff focuses on the Shadow of the Warp.
Yeah, it does. It all keys off of the shadows.
The detachment is warp rifts.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're in your shadow, you can deploy within 6 of an enemy.
Right, instead of
9. Which only means the center and the enemy because, well, unless the enemy's in your deployment zone, you're kind of fucked. But.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you work real hard and you steal the objectives out of their deployment zone, then I guess you could deploy in their deployment zone, but at that point you have all the objectives anyway.
Right.
So you're probably not deep striking there. Yeah, it's letting you win more where you're already winning. Is my other complaint on this one. Like, it's not like you could use this effect to come from to spring an ambush where your opponent is like strongest, trying to take them off an objective. So it's not feeling this one.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Also, really only get 3 more inches. 3 more inches on the deep strike. That's it.
They do have some other. So they're stratagems. You know, stratagems.
Yeah, let's go down to stratagems. All right.
Corrupted real space is you basically corrupt a marker. Pretty useful. You don't have to keep on that marker.
Okay. Yeah.
Drought of Terror. Basically, you increase your armor pen. And then each time a weapon targets a unit that is battle shocked, you reroll wounds.
Okay, alright.
Warp Surge.
Advance
until
charge.
the end phase, your unit is able to declare charge.
Yep.
Unit advance. And then there's a warp. You can just deep strike within 3.
Okay, this one right here is the only one where I'm like, yeah, that's worth something. Oh no, but you can't charge on the same turn. What is this?
Oh, units. Yeah, I can't.
What is this?
It's not eligible to charge.
What is this jank? That's you had one good thing, and then GW took it away. Because you're a demon army. You're a melee army.
You can shoot.
What? Horrors? Flamers?
Yeah.
But horrors and flamers can shoot from 9. It doesn't matter. You don't need to be within 3.
Right. Yeah, I don't. That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, taking away the charge defeats the purpose of deep striking within 3.
Deep strike with 3? Because you can't. Is there a zone for controlling objectives? I don't know. I should probably read rules for this game, but.
What do you mean? Is there a what?
How close to an objective do you have to be to control it?
3 inches.
3 inches? Oh, so that's more than 3. So you can't even deploy on top of that.
Right. Unless your opponent is 3 inches away from an objective, yeah, I guess you could then deploy on
you could
objective.
put this turn 1 to steal the objective away from your opponent's deployment zone if they have nothing deployed on it.
If they were dumb and did not deploy on their own objectives.
On their own objectives.
Sure, you could then
Listen,
do that.
Pro tip for Death Edition, guys: deploy on your objectives.
I don't know if that's a tip or, but
right.
Sure.
Don't let your objective in your deployment zone go undefended.
Right.
Those 2 players that want to go for it are going to be very happy.
All right, there's two more strats also. What they got here? It's a re-deep strike effect. Okay. Which is fine. Some other people have that also, but I'm not.
Just read deep strike.
And then demonic invuln is reroll saving throws of 1.
Which suck. I understand that it's all saving rolls of 1, but for a stratagem?
Yeah, for a strat.
For a stratagem?
I would almost rather get the +1 to my saving throw.
Why doesn't this say if you're in your shadow reroll all or all?
Yeah, why doesn't it say that? That's a good
question.
question.
Why doesn't it say that?
Yeah, that would be perfectly in.
Was that too powerful, GW?
Apparently that was too powerful. I guess I don't know why is this? Yeah, why is this so weak? This is very weak. It's so weak.
I mean, do the units have really good invuln saves? I don't know.
We're gonna skim that in a second here.
You get enhancements.
The enhancements.
It's
it's one per demon. One per god.
Yeah, each of them for each god.
Okay, so I'm already bad because if I wanted to play, mono god.
Yeah, you cannot play mono god. Well, if you're playing mono god, just take them in other chaos armies.
Right, just play a marine army and then take some demons with it. Yeah, apparently.
Like you have to play mixed with this.
Oh god.
Or you just don't get that extra enhancement.
Just don't take the enhancement. Here's hoping. This is another one where. Here's hoping the book fixes some of these issues, but... What's Corn? +1 attack strength. When you're in the shadow, you get +2 attack strength. Alright. Nurgle, 5 up, feel no pain. Shadow is 4. Zeech is... increase the range by 3 inches. And then within shadow is add 2 to the strength. And increase by 6. Okay. Soul Stealer is roll 1d6, adding 1 to the result. If you're in the shadow on a 4+, you regain 1 wound. Each time the bearer destroys an enemy model, I guess.
Right.
So basically, much like
per model. At least,
it's per model. So you got to go farm some weak guys.
Right. So 4+, you get a wound back, or 3+ if you're in your shadow.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, these all suck.
Yeah, they can.
Like, and here's the thing too.
I mean, okay, like they're good for that one model, kind of.
Okay, so actually, this is an interesting one, right? Because we were just kind of like poo-pooing on the knights for not having relics that buff one model, but the demons have relics that buff one model, and I think they all suck.
Well, the Feel No Pain one's nice on a
I don't know.
Greater Prince or
Great Unclean one?
Great Unclean one?
You tell me a Great Unclean one doesn't have a Feel No Pain already?
Oh, I don't know.
Actually, we should go look at that before we talk shit about this one. Let's scroll down.
The King of Blades one would be pretty nice. I mean, Korn always wants more attacks.
The Corns one is the best one. Yeah. Yeah.
Scarbrand, whatever Scarbrand. Yeah, well, Blair.
See, Scarbrand's got a 4-up invuln right here. Oh, he's got no feel no pain.
He has no feel no pain. Yeah.
I see.
There's a Bloodthirster. What do you do, Bloodthirster? It's made 16, D6 +1.
+1 to hit. There you go.
Uh,
And then here it goes again. The Bloodthirster only buffs Khorne demons.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
in addition to having to being forced to mix your army, your greater demons only buff your particular legion.
Well, that's how it works.
So basically, you have to
like
mix, but you have to work together, but you don't get help.
Yeah,
you don't help each other.
You don't get help, right?
What?
You gotta work together, but only the individual gods can, kind of work their own. Yeah.
What? Oh my shit. Yeah, I'm already I'm not feeling this whole army already.
Wait, can you attach? Oh, you can only attach this guy to bloodletters. Okay.
Yeah, he only attaches the bloodletters.
Bloodmaster. Yeah, blah blah blah.
Right.
They only attach to there's skull dudes.
Yep.
I really don't think they're that great of a army by themselves. I think they're really good peppered in with chaos.
Yeah. I agree with that. That they're the Skull Alter's a unit.
Yeah, the terrain is.
The terrain is here. Okay. What's the lore to change? Each time you target a friendly Zeech demon with the 6 inch of this within 6 inches of this model with a strat, roll 1d6. If the result is greater than the current round number, you gain 1 CP. What?
Sure.
So basically, the longer the game goes, the shittier the Kairos
shittier.
becomes. Is that what you're telling me? Kairos gets really lazy at the end of the game.
Yeah.
God, I hate this fucking army already.
He only gives his effort in the beginning.
I see.
Towards the end, it's just too drawn out. He's like, I don't
He's
want
bored.
this anymore. Right.
Here's another weird one. It's ranged. Lord of Change buffs 1 strength to the range.
Right.
I guess.
You only get one of the following abilities.
What do you mean?
For the Lord of Change, his psychic power, you get either ignores color, lethal hits, or sustained hits.
Select one of the following. Yeah, you don't get them all. Yeah.
Oh, it's only his weapon.
What do you mean? In your shooting phase, select one of the following until the end of the phase. This model's bolt of change. Oh my shit!
It doesn't even buff other people. It only buffs himself.
Oh my god, you selfish motherfucker!
Which makes it flexible, but I mean, there are other armies that could just give everyone that.
Yeah. And his buff is that he buffs +1 strength to ranged attacks.
Yeah.
+1 strength's not that big of a deal. I mean, sometimes it is, but
it makes him straight 10. It might. I don't know what flavors are. Let me see. Let's
skim
change
that real quick.
You do changeling. Okay. if you battle shock, you cannot target him.
Oh, okay. To start off opponent shooting, select one unit within 12. -1 to hit. Not eligible to shoot. That's actually pretty decent, but
this is weird wording for the formless horror. It basically states that if you fail this ability, you can't target him, which means you have to somehow record that you failed that ability specifically.
Yes. Yeah, so basically you would have to carry around markers for this motherfucker and mark every unit that fails.
Yeah, it's not that every battle shock unit cannot target him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's specifically when you battle shock attempting to target him.
Right.
Well, it's just this phase, I guess. So
I guess it's this phase, right?
Right.
He's got a flamer. It's okay. Okay.
Where's the flamers? I'm just gonna scroll down to these things.
There's Fate Skimmer.
Bunch of characters I don't care about.
Why do they have all these characters? The blue scribes. Oh, the blue scribes are in here. Oh.
Alright, pink horrors. Strength 4. When they're blue. Oh, do they split? Each time a pink or blue horror in this model is destroyed, after the attacking unit has finished making its attacks, if this unit is not destroyed, roll 1d6 for that model on a 4+. If it was pink, add 2 blue. If it was blue, add 1 brimstone. So they split. God, I hate this unit already.
I just want to say, I'm just the blue scribes are, they kind of made them shit, but
Blue scribes are shit.
like the blue scribes are cool models and they have cool lore, but they kind of made them shit.
Well, the pink horrors are annoying as fuck. They did the splitting thing again. Except it's shitty because they don't guarantee the split. It's on a 4+.
Oh.
So basically, it's a 50-50 chance for them to split from pink to blue, and then it's 50-50 for them to split from blue to brimstone. So they're both annoying for you and annoying for your opponent, and nobody's happy anymore.
Oh, but they only go to brimstone. They just go to blue brimstone. They don't go. They're not pink.
No, pink is the top.
Oh, pink is a different one.
Yeah, pink, blue, brimstone.
Wait, what?
Starts at pink. You start at pink.
This is confusing.
It's not confusing. You start at pink, you go to blue, then you go to brimstone. That's how it's always been.
Oh, you can buy them at different. You can buy the lower version if you wanted.
No, you cannot buy the. Oh, I don't know. You might be able to buy the
It's a unit
lower
of 10 blue horrors.
Where do you see that?
It's right under their. So the second data card, it's a unit of 10 blue horrors.
I didn't see that.
Or a unit of 10 pink horrors.
Why would you
can buy either blue or pinks. Oh wait, hold on. Horrors are blue where once what? Oh, it's so confusing. Okay, there's something they're doing. I understand. They turn into blues.
Right. Then they turn into brimstones. So do you only get this cackling horrors effect if you buy them as blues? Is that how that works?
If you don't have any pinks left, you use the blue data sheet.
Does it say that?
Yep.
Oh.
In the pink section.
Interesting. So they gain an effect if there are no pinks. I guess.
Roll 1d6 for a long, 4+, pink horror, 2 blue horrors.
Yeah, this is annoying as shit already.
That's really like, yeah.
I already hate this unit.
That is. I understand what it's doing, but it's super confusing for anyone who doesn't understand what it's doing. Like,
even if you understand what it's doing, so here's the thing, because it doesn't say you have to kill all the pinks. Right? So what I assumed is you kill the pink first, you make 2 blues or a blue, and then you kill the blue immediately after. You don't have to keep killing the pinks.
Oh wait,
right?
637181.
It doesn't specify which model you have to kill. Because you add the blue or the brimstone to this unit.
They get worse.
Yeah, their profile is a decreasing profile.
No, if you kill all the pinks, they get even worse.
What do you mean?
The blue data sheet has a... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's an 8-up, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, their leadership?
Yeah. No, their saves are 8-up, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, their saves are 8-up.
That's weird.
Oh, you're right, because the blues on the pink horror profile say 7+.
Right.
I mean, they all have the demon invuln save, so, like... that part doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't change it. It doesn't change anything except their saves get 1 worse, which doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why did you just put them all on one sheet?
Yeah, why did you have to give... I guess that's what's confusing, is why would you give an incentive to kill all your
unless
pinks?
you can buy the cheaper ones. That's the only thing I could think of.
I mean, I guess so, but even still, like... I don't know. I'm not...
That's so good.
I'm already mad at this whole army.
Really, you guys need to change how horrors work.
Also, flamers suck.
Yeah.
Strength 4, AP -1.
They're just
1 damage.
Normal flamers. Yeah.
Garbage. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're just regular flamers. Except they're psychic, which some people will then get saves against.
Yep. Thanks. Okay, so Exalted, whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna skim past this. These are boring. What's the greater demon? Nurgle. No feel, no pain. There you go.
No feel no pain. Yeah. Interesting enough, no feel no pain on that. Where's it? Oh, the Poxbringer. Poxbringer is pretty cool. He's 5+ critical hit if he's leading a unit.
Okay. Alright.
I guess it's spoil Pox. I didn't even look at what the other guys do, but so far I think the Nurgle guys are better.
So what's funny is the Great Unclean One himself. He confers a 6-up feel no pain, but by the wording, he doesn't give it to himself.
That's weird.
Because it says models in that unit, have the 6-up feel no pain.
At least he gives feel no pain.
I guess. This is such a weird list. God, I don't know. I'll skim past this. Also, this is dumb.
Oh my god. Epideias gives a 4-up invuln save to the whole unit.
Nice. Okay, that's actually pretty nice.
That, holy crap. And if you kill 7 or more models, you get 1 TP.
Right. Horticulus is the one who gets the free. Oh no, sorry. Heroic intervention only. Lame. What's Plague Bearers? Plague Bearers basically have the sticky objective thing for free.
Yep.
Okay,
for free.
Yep. You don't have to spend the CP on it.
Ooh, you get to icon their 6+ leadership.
Alright.
Add 1 to charge if they have a instrument.
What does the tree do? Models by the tree have stealth? Nurgle models only, of course. Nurgle doesn't help anybody else. Each time a ranged attack is allocated, if the model is not fully visible, get cover.
I just want to see a battle of Nurglings versus Ripper Swarms. Oh, here's the one thing is the you might have skipped him. The Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah?
It's kind of ridiculous.
Beast of Nurgle? Alright.
Yeah.
I see him here. What's he got? What's he got?
He, at the end of each phase, if the Beast of Nurgle model, you lost any wounds, but it's not destroyed, the model regains all of its lost wounds.
Ooh, that's interesting. 7 wounds is a lot, that's why.
Every phase. Not
every
turn,
phase.
Every phase. So if you do not kill him, he just stays alive.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty silly.
Alright. 1 unit that's a little ridiculous. We got
and
1.
You have 2 of them? Oh, I don't know if that guy could give up the 4-up invuln. I don't think he can.
I mean, he's got a 5-up invuln already.
So you can only okay, no, okay. Yeah, the Beasts of Nurgle are pretty silly.
Alright.
You can only get 2 of them though, and they are.
Well, you could get 6, right? Because you have 3 units of 2.
Right. They're melee attacks. They're 6 attacks, hitting on 4, straight 6, 1 AP, 2 damage. They're not horribly bad, and they deep strike.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first unit that I'm like, this is actually cool. So
yeah. You could actually sprinkle those into a Death Guard army, and that's probably the best model.
Oh ho ho! That's a thought. That's a thought. You're right. It's the first useful unit in the Death Guard army, which we'll get to that trash in a second.
Okay. I mean, listen, there's nothing really. Besides that, there's nothing really great. The Plague drones or whatever, the trees.
I'm gonna apologize if you're a Slanesh demon player, all 2 of you out there. I ain't going over Slanesh army. I don't give a shit.
I ain't going over all this shit. Look at all these things.
No.
You know, like, yeah, the 2 people that play pure like demons.
Right. You know,
you let us know how this is.
Right. All right. Here's the golden question: is it better than Tyranids? I don't think so. I actually would rather play Tyranids than this.
I mean, okay, there's some models I think are good.
Yeah.
I would put them on. I would put them on the same tier.
Same tier?
I don't want to make them worse because
they're on C tier.
Yeah, I don't think I've given them enough time to go through all their data sheets,
That's fair. That's
judge
fair.
every single unit.
That's
I will
fair.
say some of the gods are better than others.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Like,
Yeah.
some of the gods might be C, some of the gods
I
might be D.
think the Siege models are really crap.
Yeah. I mean, they also might be good because of this horror splitting thing, but they're just so
Yeah.
convoluted and annoying and unfun to play, and unfun to play against.
Right.
And yeah. All right. I'll accept C on the
I'll
basis
put a
that we
bottom of C.
Bottom of C. Fair.
Bottom of C.
Okay. There you go. Okay, that we'll have that be a thing. If we think you are worse than demons, if we'd rather play demons than you, that's what it takes to get into D tier.
We're reserving D tier for Death Guard.
D tier for Death God. That's right. Are we saving Death Guard for last then? I mean, we can.
We'll save Death Guard for last then.
All right. Well, we got a few other left.